Okay, today we're going to be reviewing the B6009 Robot vacuum. Inside the box we get the robot itself, robot vacuum, charging dock with power supply, virtual blocker which takes 2 AA batteries, we'll talk about that later, remote control, 2 AAAs, instruction manual, 2 spare sweepers, spare HEPA filter, spare mop. Now the mop, HEPA filter and bristles, these are available to buy on Amazon as well. The robot itself, I'll have a look at that. Here's the top half of the displayed panel there. One touch here, we pop open here and we get the vacuum box. Open that up, we have the vacuum box that we need to empty. There's a detachable brush there, it's just stored handily there. This opens up, inside your dust will collect in here. You have your 3D filter and your HEPA filter, which all the filters can be removed and washed under the tap. Obviously you'll need to dry them afterwards. Inside here as well you have a UV light there to kill dust mites and so on. That pops in there, lid shuts. On the underside, here's your 2 bristles, your sweeper bristles. These will brush the dust into the centre here with the roller, and the vacuum will suck the dust away. Here's another UV light to kill all dust mites. You've got your steering wheel at the front here. Here's your 2 charging points. Your wheels here, they're sprung so they can adjust to different heights of floor. You've got your mop panel here. This detaches with the Velcro, and underneath here is your flap. Lift that flap there. There's your filling tank for filling for water if you're going to do some mopping. Flip that over. On the front here, here's the sensors, and this bit bounces here so it can detect if it's touching something as it's navigating around your house. Here we have the vacuum docked charging. We've got 4 flashing bars here. This tells me it's 90% charged. This will turn to full once it's fully charged. Your bar indications: 1 bar for 25%, 2 bars for 50%, 3 bars for 75%. Your robot will turn back to its charging base as well once it's got low power. So it's almost fully charged. We'll just bring it out and have a look at some of the functions here. So the remote control, just press the auto button. This will start the cleaning cycle. So that's it started. We'll just pause that there. So while that's paused, we'll have a look at it. Here we've got the time on the panel, 8:41, the 4th day of the week. This is used for setting the time and schedule, so you can set it to time, come out and clean at night time while you're sleeping, or when you're at work. Set what days of the week this does this. We'll have a look at the buttons on. There's some buttons on here. Got your schedule button here for setting your schedule. Your bin icon, this will illuminate once the dustbin's needing emptied. Your pause start button here. Your home button to send it back to the docking station, and the power button here for a clean, or a powerful clean, or a quiet clean. On your remote control here, you've got your power button standby, home button to return to the charging station, your directional control, your auto OK to start or stop. Here we've got your edge clean, cleaning around the edges, a mop for a wet clean, your power button again for a quiet or a powerful clean, your schedule button for setting the time and your plan button for setting the schedule cleaning. That's gone into standby there, so we'll power it back up. Press the OK button to start the cycle. This will power up. We'll put it into powerful mode. So you can hear that's got more powerful suction there, but it's a bit louder. So here's your robot. It'll work its way round. The sensors are working out what it's, if it's touching anything. The bumper, if it does bump anything, it'll stop and change direction. So it sensed the wall there, didn't touch it, stopped, it's working its way right. You can just make out the infrared sensors there shining there. So this will work its way up and down the kitchen. It won't repeat over the same area, giving it an efficient clean. So what we'll do now, we'll press the home button and send it back to its charging station. So that's it, it's powered down there. Now it's going to find its cleaning station, its charging station, sorry. It's lined itself up here. So that's it docked there. That'll recharge itself there. So that's found its way back home there. So this vacuum can be controlled manually if you want a specific area cleaned using the cursor. So we'll have a go at that. Here we can see it's turning. What we'll do as well is there should be a sensor in this robot vacuum to detect stairs. So it should detect the steps and stop and not fall down and smash. So we'll give that a test. So we'll get it lined up, start the clean, and here we go. Hope for the best. There it is. It's detected the drop there and stopped. So there's no worries there about it dropping off down the stairs at all. That works really well. Here we go again. Good. Here's the virtual blocker I'd like to talk about. Now, this, you can use this to stop the robot going into any areas we don't want it to do. We don't need it for the stairs because it can detect the drop. But what this will be useful for is if you're using it for mopping mode. If you want it to go for tiles, but not mop on carpet obviously, you can use this device. You flick the switch to your block for the front, side or front and side. You can just make out the infrared beam there through the camera. So we've got that set to 1, the front. So we'll pop this down just at the edge of the tiles. So we don't want it to go, we want it to mop the tiles but not the carpet. So just do a little trial here, start it up, and hopefully it'll clean the tile but not the carpet. There we go, that's stopped in its tracks. So that's the device we use if we want to restrict it for not going into an area. So here I've just put down a bit of black pepper, a few crumbs and that, just on the tiled surface in the carpet. So we're just going to have a look, see how it deals with that. So we'll start it up. passed over there, picked up all the crumbs and pepper. It's quite hard to tell with this carpet. That was in the quiet mode. Put the power one on, come back over. Yeah, that's done a good job there. So obviously this vacuum will hoover better on a hard surface, but on the carpet there it did quite well. You can see here it's getting right into the corners. So here I want to give the edge mode a test. This should just clean around the edges of the room, give it a good clean up. So let's try that. Press the edge button. Now I'll need the front to find the edge to start off with. Okay. That's found the edge now, so that should work its way around the edge of the room. So that's getting right into the corners and the edges there. Here's the step again. It's detected the step, it's not dropped over. And again, that sensor's working well. So that's getting right into the edges here. This must be a good mode just to catch where all the dirt gathers. So this has had a quick whip around the house, had a quick hoover, so I'm just going to have a look at the dustbin, see how much muck we've gathered up. So open that, well yeah, you can see straight away it's gathered up quite a bit there. So we'll just pull out the dust bin. So there's a HEPA filter there, that keeps all your pollens and allergens in. So let's open up the dustbin. Tricky with my one hand. So there you go, that's try and focus in here. There's a lot of muck, fluff, dust, leaves, bits of crisp, bits of grass. So that's done a good job here. So your 3D filter there, you can see in amongst all that fluff. You can give that a clean out under the tap. Same with the HEPA filter, the dustbin. Just give them a good old dry. But there's still plenty of capacity in there. The warning, bin empty warning light's not come on yet. So that's good to use for a good while yet, I imagine. So we'll put that back in, shut that up. So you get your rubber seal round the lid there. That clicks shut. Get your little cleaning brush and it's held in place in the top. This just pops back in. That's it. And then the lid's just click shut. Seems to be good quality materials this is made with. Doesn't look cheap, looks quite sturdy, so pleased with that. Pleased with the cleaning performance. But yeah, it's working well. So the last mode I want to show you here is the mop mode. Not only this vacuum, but I will do a wet mop. While I've got this upside down, I'm just going to have a quick word about the rollers. Your sweeping bristles, they can be replaced. 2 spares in the box, and like I said, you can buy them on Amazon as well. Your roller, this is easily removed. Just remove this cover and then you can pull out your roller. That's great for me for being able to get in about that, and remove long hairs that get tangled around it. So that just clicks back on. Your mop mode, this will be great for dog owners like me. Muddy paws in the house all the time. Just send the robot around and that'll give it a clean up. So to fill your water tank, just remove your Velcro mop pad. These are replaceable, cleanable, and you can buy spares on Amazon as well, like I said earlier. So I'm going to try and do this with one hand while filming. Here's your fill point for the reservoir. Get my bottle of water. This is going to be really hard filming at the same time, so apologies for shakiness. So just fill in the water reservoir there. I'll be quick, just put a little bit in there. And you've got your rubber bung, pop that back in. I'll keep that in. So you stick down your Velcro pad. I've just got this in a cushion to save it getting scratched while it's upside down. So pop that down. Get my remote. Shut the lid. So I'll power that on. So you've got your mop mode. So begin to mop. So we'll see what like this is. So I'll pause that there. It took a little minute for the water to come through there onto the mop. Maybe I didn't put enough in it, but it does start to come through after a minute. Hope you can see there. You can just almost make out there it's been mopping away there. So I think the next time I'll be putting more water in, and I'll probably give the mop a little wet before it gets started, just so it's mopping straight away, because I think it took a wee minute for the water to work its way into the mop pad. But you can see there it's working away.